on the vlog again. Just can't wait to do a vlog again. The life I love is making vlogs for my friends, and I can't wait to do a vlog again. Doing a vlog again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to do a vlog again. Hello everyone and welcome back to The Top Vloggers. As always, I am High and Mighty Joe hanging out with
the lovely cat.
And we have got a great vlog for you today. We are going to tell you a little bit about the history of Kokomo, and we're also going to go to a friend's wedding. Should be a fun, exciting, and joyous event. Stay tuned. Today's vlog brings us back to historic Kokomo. Let's see the history of this place. Kokomo is the 13th largest city in the state of Indiana. Kokomo has a population of about 58,000 citizens.
The bright red Vermont covered bridge in Highland Park is the final remaining Smith Type 3 trusses in Indiana. The bridge is a transplant from the town of Vermont, which is about 5 miles east of Kokomo. After surviving floods, at least one arson attempt, and a reckless coal delivery driver, the Vermont covered bridge was threatened by another prominent covered bridge destroyed. In 1957, plans for the new Kokomo Reservoir called for flooding the valley at the bridge site. The old wooden bridge was to be replaced with a wider, longer concrete span built on higher ground. The late M.E. White, then president of the Howard County Historical Society, proposed moving the span to one of Kokomo's parks. It is mostly through his efforts that the bridge has been preserved. The total cost of moving the bridge was under $3,500. The Kokomo Parks Department constructed the new abutments for the covered bridge. In January of 1992, through the Parks Department, the bridge received a new shake roof. In the fall of 2004, the bridge received a new coat of paint. The Vermont covered bridge is open to foot traffic during the summer months. The bridge is located in Highland Park. Sycamore Stump. The Sycamore Stump is one of Howard County's fewest remaining landmarks. The tree originally stood in the west end of Howard County, about 2 miles north of New London, along the north bank of the scenic Wildcat Creek. The huge tree stood 100 feet tall before storms broke it down to a huge hollow stump. The trunk was more than 57 feet in circumference, and one of its lower branches was reported to be 8 feet in diameter. Newspaper accounts at the time the stump was moved to Highland Park on Sunday, June 18, 1916, reported the tree was 800 years old.
And it was built by the National Youth Administration in 1937 and 1938. This building was built to house the stump. So there you go. It's very big, and I'm not sure if you can tell because of the glare. How do I get up there? Oh boy, it's a tall stump. Here's a better version of the stump. Maybe you could see more of it.
Old Ben the bull was not a bull at all. He was a steer. At birth, he was acclaimed to be the largest calf in the world and was an object of wonder. Born in Miami County, Indiana, in January of 1902, he was raised by Mike and John Murphy. His sire was registered Hereford bull. The mother cow, a long and rangy shorthorn. At 18 months old, Ben weighed 1,800 pounds. At 4 years old, he was 4,000 pounds, and at his death in February of 1910, at 8 years old, 4,720 pounds. Height at 4 quarters, 6 foot 4 inches, girth 13 feet 8 inches, and 6 feet 2 inches long from tip of tail to the end of his nose.
Now that is one big steer. Boy, that thing is huge. Now there was a story when I was a kid that someone broke in here and tried to steal his horns. Not sure if that story is true, but that is definitely a story I heard when I was a kid. So there you go.
The Kokomo Cannon. Kokomo's Orlando A. Summers, Camp 1 of the Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War, raised the funds needed for a new gun carriage. 12-pounder Confederate bronze howitzer founder Leeds and Company. Leeds made a total of 49 cannons for the South. 9 of these were 12-pound bronze howitzers. Of these 9, only 3 are known to exist. 2 are in the National Park Service, and this one.
There you go. Right here, I wish it could have been better to give you a better look at it, but I'm gonna go this way. Get a different look. That's a better look for you. Beautiful. Take a look at this beautiful quilt. Now that is something to see. Extremely beautiful. And we have to thank Trayvon Johnson of Pettit Park School in the 3rd grade for this beautiful little piece.
This stone marks the burial place of Kokomo, war chief of the Miami Indians, the former owners of the land along this river and from whom this city derives its name.
And as you can see, there are little tombstones of all the people that are buried here. You can't make most of them out. And then it says on this side,
in memory of the early pioneers and the settlers of this region who lie in this first burial ground of the community and who by their courage, industry, and endurance assisted in the transformation of the wilderness to which they came to a land of peace, comfort, and established order.
as you can see there, like I said, you cannot make most of these out. This one, it looks like it says maybe Ella, wife of A. Armstrong. Yeah, I definitely can't make most of them out. On this side it says,
erected by the city of Kokomo at the request of T.J. Harrison, post number 30, GAR, Department of Indiana, AD 1911. Lest we forget, in memory of deceased Union soldiers from Indiana of the Great War 1861 to 1865, buried in this cemetery, Joseph Arnold, Corp. G57, died 5/1862. William T. Waterman, L21, died 4/24/65. Robert F. Kennedy, Corp. H130, died 2/22/68. Henry Gunning, Corp. Q57, died 5/22/73. Jacob Stom, COC 90, died 9/76. William K. Brown, Sergeant 10 U.S. CAV 10/8/1781. James W. Griffith, COC 22, died 9/24/77. Dates of the death unknown. George C. Stewart, Sergeant E. 19. John Brown, COL 21. William A. Armstrong, First Sergeant A130. George Meeks, COG 126. AJ Sanders, unassigned, 59 Reg. And Edmund Addison, unknown.
It's as a person who is from Kokomo, it's originally it's nice to see this. They may have had this when I was here, but no one ever really said anything, and it was pretty hard to find. So if you guys happen to be in Kokomo and you guys get a chance, look for Purdom Street. So here it is. South Purdom Street. There you go.
Can't go too fast because of these rocks.
Yeah.
Family and friends, we gather here today for the wedding of David Lawhorn and Brandy Quackenbush to celebrate this formal commitment with them as their witnesses. On behalf of the wishes of the bride and groom, we ask that you please put away your cell phones and devices and keep them put away at this time, as this is an unplugged ceremony. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this term, it means that David and Brandy would like you to be present here today with them in the moment and leave the photographs up to their designated photographer. We appreciate your participation in this unplugged ceremony. We are here today to offer our love and support for this union and to allow David and Brandy to start their married lives together, surrounded by the ones that they love the most and who are most important to them. So on behalf of Brandy and David, I would like to welcome you here today from near and far. This family wants to thank you for being present here today and now ask for your blessings, encouragement, and lifelong support in their decision to get married. Who gives this woman to be with this man?
I do. Thank you. Thank you.
Marriage is the greatest and most challenging adventure in human relationships, as many of you know. There will be ups and there will be downs. And it is so important to know that you need to take them on as a team and keep your faith through all of it. David and Brandy have a unique love story, as no two stories are ever the same. They say that absence sharpens love and presence strengthens it. Their relationship started out with physical distance between them. They would make those long trips to visit one another as often as they could. So imagine the strength that this relationship and friendship has, as their love has brought them here today. We are honoring this love and friendship and building upon it, as this story is one that continues to be written. These two families continue to grow together and intertwine their own stories to become a brand new one. No ceremony can create a marriage, David and Brandy. Only you two can do that. You can do that through patience and kindness to one another, helping and supporting each other, tenderness and laughter, learning how to forgive, celebrating your differences, and most importantly, learning how to make the most important things matter and letting go of the rest. This ceremony serves as witness and affirmation of your choice to stand together as life mates and partners. Two people in love do not live in isolation. In fact, their love is a source of strength, which they may nourish not only each other, but also all of those around them, including their family, their friends, and anyone else they can be an example to. In turn, we as a community of friends and family have a responsibility to these two. By our steadfast respect, care, and love, we have a responsibility to David and Brandy by supporting them in this marriage and the new family that they are starting here today, and by offering our blessings. The wedding vow is at the center of any marriage ceremony. These are words spoken by the couple to each other which express both an intent and a promise for the past, the present, and the future of this marriage. David, please repeat after me. I, David, take you, Brandy,
I, David, take you, Brandy,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
for richer, for poorer,
rich or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to be my sunshine in the darkest days,
to be my sunshine in the darkest days,
to be my better half,
to be my better half,
and be my saving grace.
and my saving grace.
Brandy, repeat after me. I, Brandy, take you, David,
I, Randy, take you, David,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
having to hold,
for richer, for poorer,
for
in sickness and in health,
sickness and health,
to be my sunshine in the darkest days,
to be my sunshine in the darkest days,
to be my better half,
to be my better half,
and to be my saving grace.
and to be my saving grace.
At this time, can I please have the rings? Thank you. Thank you, Gizmo. The wedding ring is a tangible representation of love. It is a perfect circle, symbolizing an infinity and a never-endingness, much like the life of a marriage. Let these rings be a daily reminder of your loyalty to one another and your commitment to one another. David, please repeat after me. And you can place that on our finger. I, David, take you, Brandy,
I, David, take you, Brandy,
to be my forever best
to
friend.
be my forever best friend.
Please take this ring
Please take this ring
as a daily reminder
as a daily reminder
of my commitment to
of my
you.
commitment to you.
You ready? You place that ring on his finger.
That's no.
Just pick one. I, Brandy, take you, David,
I, Randy, take you, David,
to be my forever best friend.
to be my forever best friend,
Please take this ring
please take this ring
as a daily reminder
as a daily reminder
of my commitment to you.
of my commitment to you.
Although today is a day of happiness and celebration, at this time we would like to take a moment of silence for those who could not be here with us today. Even though they are not here physically, they have a part of the foundation. They are a part of the foundation that make Brandy and David and all of their children the people who they are today. May we always remember those who have passed. Please take a couple seconds in remembrance of them. Lord, please cherish these memories of these friends and family and all those who live in our hearts. Amen. Today, David and Brandy, you have come in front of the most important people of your lives. Of your own free will, you have expressed your love and commitment to one another through the declaring of your vows, the exchanging of your rings, and by the blessings of your families. With that being said, and as God is my witness, it is my absolute honor and privilege to pronounce you as husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to present to you for the first time ever Mr. and Mrs. David Lawhorn.
Ready?
Especially Brandy. Yep, underneath. Okay.
I told you there was nothing in there and you didn't believe me.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's your pen. I'm going to throw it at you.
Stacy gave this to me to borrow.
Yeah. You're good. Thank you.
You guys. This worked out really, really well today.
Yeah. Off and put some different stuff on.
Good afternoon. Please welcome our bride and groom, Brandy and David. Welcome. All right, at this time, they're going to go ahead and start serving dinner. It's a buffet style at the window down there, so if you are ready to eat, please feel free to do so. Thank you.
Okay, come on, babe. We'll put that
Coffee here, I think they have water. Calm down. It was in the bag. Yeah, we didn't know.
Wedding reception. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and sharing this day with them. At this time, they are going to cut their cake.
Chop it up.
And I've got a little music for them. Cut the cake back.
I put my hair down.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this vlog. We had a tremendous time. I wish Brandy and her new husband nothing but the best. David, you seem like a tremendously nice guy. And like I said, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Don't forget to join us on all of our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, at the Top Vloggers. We would love to hear from you on there as well.
Also, if you'd like to help us reach the top, you can do so by going to www.patreon.com/thetopvlogers. Without your help and support, these vlogs will be almost impossible to do.
And again, like I said, I've known Brandy for 15, 16 years, and like I said, I just it's a great time, and I wanted to say thank you for letting us be part of your day, and we'll see you again next week. Until then, Top Vloggers out.